Hey folks, haven't made a video in a while. I've been working on other things other than drones, a little bit on the drones, but working on a dent in my vehicle, in my truck, and so that's a sort of a hobby. I just bought the PDR tools to do it, paintless dent repair tools to try to work on it. I've made a little bit of progress, got the main dents out, but and then other things. It's just been springtime, so I've been working in the yard a lot. So I haven't done much with drones, but I have done a little bit. Worked on this guy here. This is the TinyHawk 2. I have converted it, if you want to call that, converted it to HD. It's got the HD stack in it, the Vista, and the original DJI cam. Unfortunately though, the number one motor is giving me issues. I don't know if I think I must have weakened the ESC for that motor or something. It may be these connectors. I've tried swapping these two back and forth, and it will follow the problem will follow somewhat to the next motor. Just testing both motors on either ESC. It's basically, you can spin it up and it's fine, but then once you give it real power, it just kind of trips and stops spinning and it starts kind of pulsing. So I think it's the ESC. It could be the connectors. I thought about trying to just solder it directly to the board, solder that motor. I don't know though. I really feel like I'm just kind of delaying the inevitable, and that it's really just the ESC. Problem is that board's going to be kind of hard to get because the TinyHawk 2 is kind of going out of style. For the TinyHawk 3, I know Race Quest doesn't have the board in stock, and it's like a $75 board for like a $100 drone or something like that. It's kind of crazy, but so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do there. So anyways, just gonna fly something else for today, and in the thought of flying a whoop. Here's my Trashcan HD. So if you go back one or two videos on my TinyHawk, you'll get to compare the range and quality, of course, with the HD. So one other thing that's been on my mind is my smart controller. This device here, the thing that I bought for video pass-through, and now there's other ways to do video pass-through. They're probably not as convenient as the smart controller, so I've kind of been, on the fence about whether to get rid of the smart controller or not. So the other one, you need like a little extra cable, plus you gotta have a tablet that supports it. I think my tablet doesn't, I know it doesn't support an HDMI out, so I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't do the OTG, but it might. So just don't know if that would work out, or if I end up paying for a new tablet. But right now, the smart controller is going on eBay used. They're going around anywhere above $650. Some of them $750, some of them $800. So that's basically what I paid for it. And so it's tempting to sell it. The thing is, of course, with eBay charges, by the time you pay for everything, it's like 12-15% that they charge. So it's like $100 that they end up taking back. So then it would be a little bit under what I paid for it. So that kind of is irritating me. Gives me pause on selling it. The other thought is to get something to go with it, give it dual use, which would be like, I've always sort of wanted a Mini 2, DJI Mini 2, and it does work with the smart controller nowadays. So that's a thought on my mind. Either spend money to make it worth my while, or sell it, and just go with the tablet way of doing video out. I don't know, not sure on that. Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think. I haven't really done eBay much, so that kind of is also something else that weighs on me, keeps me from doing it. Kind of stresses me out. So that's probably a big reason why I haven't sold it yet. So anyways, we're gonna go fly that little drone. See you in a minute. Okay, there goes Trashcan HD. I haven't flown in a long time, so this will probably be pretty bad. It's probably been a month. You can look on my videos, that's probably the last time I flew. I'm doing, you can use this controller to go through the menus, check your camera settings. There it is. So nice and green. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot this thing has got a little bit of an issue now with range. So I go kind of pixelate it there. My bitrate's dropping a little. My wife just mowed this back here. That spot, obviously. It rained last night. And it's a beautiful day. And that's what's nice about DJI. I mean, not the company, but the quality here. You got kind of a little fog there, mist, and the rain. If this was one of the other cameras, you'd be like, oh, that's bad coloring. But no, this is actually foggy today. Ooh. Pay attention. You have to remember that this is a Caddx camera though, but I'm pretty sure that's fog. Yeah, this video quality is great. And it's spring, summer, whatever you want to call it. You hear the birds. It's beautiful. Still working on getting my mill off that trailer. I lowered the trailer to the ground so I could get the mill up out of the trailer because it's down through the trailer. Hey, get my over this. What a low on battery. Okay, we're pretty low. I still got some battery left. Alright, that's it. Good flight.